I'm about to scour the internet for the newest and best Disney Halloween costumes this season, and let me tell you something, guys, this year is a real doozy. While the rest of the world's out there dressed like Mario and Barbie, us Disney fans have a lot of great stuff to look forward to, like the live-action mermaid and some really great Marvel projects that are absolutely dominating the Halloween shelves this year. Plus, I unearthed some truly unique and wild Disney classic costumes that you are not going to want to miss. And spoiler, I may have bought one or two of them. What's in the box, Dan? What's in the box?
Chaos.
So let's jump in and find out what you're gonna be dressed up as while you're trick-or-treating this year. The first big Disney movie that's just begging for Halloween costumes is the smash hit and box office sleeper, Pixar's Elemental. Up first is an amazing Halloween costume for Wade, an adult costume that's just hilarious. It's like dressing up as like a water boy, a goo human. I love the Lycra skin-tight suit, but the oversized shirt just looks ridiculous. And that headpiece is just a headband with like a waterfront. If someone walks up behind you, it looks like you're wearing a strange visor. There's an alternative Wade costume out there on an unofficial Halloween website that is atrocious. Look at the poor color saturation on this thing. This looks nothing like my Wade boy. Now, Ember, the adult Ember costume is fantastic. I love the fire hairpiece. I love the flaming leggings and like arm sleeves and this beautiful metallic dress. This is an absolute home run. You always look good dressing up as fire and you never look good dressing up as water. That's the lesson to be learned here. Bizarrely, there's no official Pixar Elemental costumes for kids, but on Amazon, you're able to find some super strange, just plain printed fabric costumes of these characters that remind me of those spooky Luca Boy costumes we found on Amazon a few years ago. He's like peeking around corners. It's like, ah! It's like, no, Jimmy. Take that mask off! You can't be crawling out of sewers and around corners, Jimmy! I love these plain, flat, printed, overpriced costumes. Who's buying these things? Who? These things look so bad. We gotta stop printing clothes on clothes. That is just the most insane thing we've ever done. We have to stop it. And also, there's a lot of elemental meat left on the bone. Where's that dirt boy? Where's that farty cloud girl? You know, like, where are the other elements? This had a great opportunity to be an awesome family costume, and it just turned into a weird couple's costume. Who are you guys again? Adam Sandler's water boy and Anger from Inside Out? A mega presence this year in Halloween is Disney's live action, The Little Mermaid. My gosh, everywhere you look, you're gonna find this costume. And they're great for either solo Halloween adventures or whole family outfits. Across the board, some of the best designs are for Ariel, live action Ariel. I love the variety they have from young Ariels to old Ariels. It doesn't matter how old you are, you can dress up like Ariel this year. The purples and greens are really beautiful in these costumes. There are lots of versions out there that have more layered fabric and more high-end fabric, so you can get a really nice affordable version in the $30 range, and then you can go all the way up into $100+ and get a really deluxe Ariel. Plus, we have a human Ariel. There's human Ariel you could dress up as. If being a mermaid isn't your thing and you just want to be a regular lady who's just pining after men, dress up like human Ariel, but don't speak. This is just a blue dress. It's just a blue dress. And they have adult versions of these as well. You can get the blue dress and the white and pink dress. Just, hey, go out there, girl, and live your life. Be Ariel. You know? King Triton. This one's just for the moms. Really, it's more than anything, this is just for the moms. Get your dad, dress him up to look mildly like Javier Bardem, you know, Ocean Daddy. Everyone loves it. And of course there's Prince Eric, okay, sure, I guess. This costume purely exists for couples. There's no sane teenage boy out there who's like, yeah, you know what I want to do is dress up as the weirdo who picks up mute women from beaches and falls in love with them. No one wants to be Eric. The last thing you're gonna want this year while you're out trick-or-treating in your hot, sweaty costume is to start stinking. It's Halloween, not Stinkoween, which is why you need this video sponsor, Native, my go-to for clean odor protection while I'm out stomping around and kicking up a sweat. Let me tell you something, that dragon costume that I wore in a previous video was incredibly sweaty, and thank goodness I had Native. Now's the perfect time to try Native with their brand new bestseller pack that allows you to enjoy every part of your shower routine, from body wash to deodorant and body spray. Plus, all their products are clean, simple, and effective, and keep you smelling fresh all day long. Their smells are some of the best smells. From the subtle sweetness of vanilla and coconut, to the extra sweetness of sweet peach and nectar, to one of my favorite new smells, this body wash I just got, coastal oak and amber. It's so fresh and clean smelling. I love it. They literally show you on the back of the body wash what every ingredient is and what it actually means. It's the coolest thing. Oh man, the stick deodorant smells so good. Vanilla and sandalwood. Ooh, I like that a lot. Their classic stick deodorant offers up to 72 hours of odor protection, and it goes on smooth and clean without feeling sticky. Plus, it's aluminum and paraben free, the things you want to keep out of your armpits, folks. Oh my gosh, and I also love that they have a little heart stamped right on the top of the deodorant stick. How cute is that? But perhaps my favorite products is the deodorant and body spray from Native. They got me this eucalyptus and mint, and I'm hooked on it, man. It's so cooling and refreshing, and the spray is light as air and dries instantly on contact, leaving you smiling and feeling fresh. Now is the time to get your best sellers pack, which normally in the store would cost you $36, but with my code, DisneyDan4, you can get all of this great stuff, body wash, stick deodorant, and a deodorant body spray for only $24. That's 33% savings. Now we're getting into truly one of the most insane things I've ever witnessed Halloween ever do ever, and that is the three anthropomorphic animals, Flounder, Sebastian, and Skuttle, the fish, crab, and bird respectively, translated into live action animal costumes for kids. Did you catch that? All right, let's start with Sebastian. What am I supposed to do with this? Like, what am I supposed to do with this? His eyes on the top of his head, weird claws. If you put this on a baby and it's crawling around a seafood restaurant, you're gonna terrify some guests. And then there's Flounder. Looks like Flounder went to eat a child, got stuck, and boy, oh boy, now you have a Halloween costume. And then what's going on with Skuttle? There's not a sane child in the world that wants to dress up like a seagull for Halloween. If you see a family out and about trick-or-treating and they're all dressed up like Little Mermaid characters and one kid's Skuttle, he didn't pick that, I guarantee it. That was the leftover costume that he got stuck with. And there were so many other options to dress him up as. You could have dressed him up as seaweed and it would have been more respectable. And they're all just so muted and flat and boring. Look at the costume equivalents for the cartoon movie for these characters, and they're awesome. Look at these, they're boring. This is so lame. Ursula, of course, is our favorite Halloween villain of the year, and she is all over the costume racks. Her wig, her accessories, her Ursula costumes. There's a couple different ones out there. There's some premium adult Ursula costumes that can get pretty pricey, and then they go all the way down to just some basic kid Ursula costumes, and I gotta say, I love them all. You know, it's black, it's purple, it's spooky. And if you want more Ursula, check out both of our in-depth histories of Ursula costumes here. It's a primo episode, guys. It's a primo Disney Dan evolution. That Ursula evolution. Two-parter. And of course, not to be forgotten, you can get out there and get a Vanessa, cosplay, whatever. If you want to be that girl, we all have our friend groups, and we all know the one girl that would clearly be Vanessa, So, send her this video, timestamp it right here. Honey, it's you. Trick or treat. Now on to some truly insane and random Disney costumes I've unearthed, starting with my boys, Phineas and Ferb. Now, if you remember, there was a live stage show of Phineas and Ferb with some truly horrific costume characters, and this truly takes the cake and lives on to honor that name. What is going on with Phineas and Ferb? Ferb is fine. He's the green-haired one, I think. Ferb is normal. He's tame. But when you look at Phineas, it's just an escalation when you're scrolling through the photos of this costume. It's like Happy Phineas, and it's a hyper close-up of the face, and it's aggressive. I can't wait to see a couple of you weirdos out there dressed like these two, honor your childhoods, guys. These are adult costumes. These costumes are for kids. These are adult costumes. Now, there have been some Muppet costume resurgences, and shout out to HalloweenCostumes.com, because they have a lot of these weird, random, deep-cut, classic, exclusive costumes, like Thick Boy Kermit. It ain't easy being green when you're not wearing pants and just wandering around a neighborhood late at night asking strangers for candy. There's something very vulnerable about this. Why are we in Kermit's mouth? That feels weird. That feels real weird. Kenny, zoom in close on this guy. Closer. Get as close as, just get Halloween costume set, call me. I will model for you. This seems like the best job ever. Have you seen me in Halloween costumes? I look good, baby. Kenny, hit him with a montage of me wearing weird stuff. Hashtag get Dan on HalloweenCostumes.com. And if you thought the Kermit was bad, wait until we show you the Swedish Chef, which is a truly bizarre Muppet mask that is delightfully awful. I love it. I love it so much. And what I even love more is when they show you the back of the mask and it's just got this weirdo's ponytail hanging through it. It's like, how did that happen, guys? We couldn't have, I don't know, pinned that up a little bit just to keep it all tight and clean looking. And then there is the Beaker mask. I love a Beaker costume. I love any weirdo that thinks dressing up like Beaker's a good idea. You're my kind of people, guys. If you were on any social media over the past, I don't know, 10 years, you've definitely seen toddlers wearing a Slinky Dog outfit that's homemade. It's super cute. But hey, now they've commercialized that into a Slinky Dog costume available in 3 sizes for adults, kids, and toddlers. They're nearly $200, these costumes, because hey, it's a costume for 2 people. It's magnificent. I want 100 people to buy 50 of these and just flash mob the Slinky store or something. I don't know. This is so cool. I love this costume so much. Another accessory kit that's on the internet right now is the Cogsworth accessory kit. What is happening here? It's almost like there's someone who wants to go trick-or-treating, but also star in a Broadway production of Beauty and the Beast. Like, what? You gotta pick a lane here, guy. You gotta pick a lane. And also, just wearing a black shirt with this, you look insane. You look truly insane. Where is the rest of the clock? And then the picture of the back of this costume. It's like Greg's dressing up like Cogsworth again. Oh, nothing we can do about that. I also love finding super fun adaptive costumes for plussing up anyone who's in a wheelchair that still wants to go out and trick-or-treat and have a good time on Halloween. And the Mickey Mouse Funhouse adaptive wheelchair costume is amazing. Just throw on a Mickey costume, throw on any of the Fab Five, you know, a little bit of racing gear, and you are set with this amazing adaptive costume. Bingo bango, love this one. This is just a dead mouse cosplay just disguised as a kid's outfit. What is going on here? Is this kid trying to pick up satellite reception? Is this kid trying to communicate with aliens? Why on earth are these ears so large? Those... Run the analytics. Those ears are larger than that kid's face. Hey, do you remember there was a Haunted Mansion movie this summer? Yeah, well now it's Halloween time, so we can actually talk about and enjoy it thoroughly. Disney Parks is selling a super fun Madame Leota costume you can find over at Shop Disney or like in the parks itself. And last time I was there were like a ton on the rack, so plenty available. And it's essentially just like, it's just a collar and a wig. And no even real rigidity to the collar. It just is supposed to imply tablecloth, not like actual table underneath the collar. But I love it. Hey, I love it. I honestly wish we would get more Haunted Mansion costumes. And I found actually a really great Sally Tightrope Walker on an unofficial cosplay website, of course. But this is a fun outfit and another way for you to enjoy the Haunted Mansion energy. And hey, for you kids out there that are a little psychic who can see into the future and just know you're gonna love the Wish movie, there is some Asha outfits out there actually on some unofficial cosplay websites that you can find and purchase, and it's a really cute little outfit. I love the purple, and I'm sure there's that little satchel she's got's gonna have some meaning in the movie. I don't know. None of us are gonna be able to see it until after we trick or treat. Let me show you truly one of the greatest things I have found this entire season, to the point in which I bought it, guys. The Monsters, Inc. Randall costume. Look at this masterpiece. Oh my gosh. This borders on good enough to be a meet and greet walk around costume character. Look how magnificent and detailed this is. From the scales to the multicolored tail to all the little hands he's got, little foot coverings. I love it, love it, love it. And hey, it comes in regular sizes and plus sizes. So you know what that means? Papa Dan's wearing Randall. Oh my God, look at this thing. Oh no. Oh, hello. It's so nice to see you. That costume is magnificent. I'm so glad I own it. I'm going to wear it everywhere and everyone is going to love it. What a seriously solid investment. And exclusive to HalloweenCostumes.com. A really great website, guys. You got to go hang out. Not sponsored yet. I don't know. Starting to love it a little bit more in the spirit of Halloween, I gotta be honest. Now that was an awful lot of Disney, but hey, don't forget Disney owns many things, such as Marvel, with first off, Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, and I love this. This costume is so bright, it's so cute, it's so fun, I love it. I instantly recognize who it is now when she's out and about and roaming through the parks, and so I love this. This is fantastic. And now don't forget, Wakanda Forever came out after Halloween last year, so technically these are fresh Halloween costumes or cosplay outfits with Shuri and Nakia, and these costumes are wild. I love Nakia's costume from the movie, and so to find out there's like this fun like lycra jumpsuit that big Wakanda Forever fans could wear and kick some butt in, I think that's awesome. Go ladies. Hey kitty. Meow. You could also, I don't know why you'd want to, but you can, dress up as Cassie from Quantumania. That's a costume that's available. I don't know. I guess the only reason to buy one of these outfits is just because you are a completist and you already have an Ant-Man and a Wasp costume, so you're like, well, I gotta, these two had a baby. You know what I mean? I can't understand why anyone would want to dress up like Cassie. No disrespect to Cassie or the actress playing it. It's just such a lame character. Every character in Quantumania is stupid. They're all the stupidest people. Like Grandma has a villain captured in the underworld, but she doesn't talk about it, but maybe information to, check in with your granddaughter every once in a while, see what she's up to, like building a portal to the place where you're hiding the bad guy. Why doesn't anyone talk anymore? Yeah. Also, this one's marked down. Yeah. Quantumania is definitely marked down. So Loki is back, season 2, it's out there now, and there's a great throwback to Loki season 1 with both adult and kid versions of inflatable alligator Loki costumes. Whoa! Can you imagine a whole squad of inflatable Lokis running around? And what I like is for kids, there's a safety aspect of it. The face is cut out of the neck. We gave that alligator a tracheotomy, one of those things where you put a straw in the throat because he's choking. So there's just a kid's face, surprise, but for the adults, you don't want to see Barry's ugly mug. You know what I mean? Zip that up. We don't need to see what's going on in there. I cannot wait to see the amount of alligator Lokis that are going to be in my kids' Halloween parade this year. I cannot wait. If you guys don't go out there dressed up as alligator Loki, I am going to be so disappointed in you. Make Papa Dan proud. It's all he could ask for. And then, of course, I don't know why you'd want to, but you can dress up as a bunch of random characters from Marvel's, including Dar-Ben, which I guess is the bad guy, maybe? I don't know. I'm not super in and hip with the Marvel. Brie Larson's fine. Smash cut to her singing on a Barbie parade float, Kenny, while I talk about this. Yeah, Captain Marvel's fine, Miss Marvel's fine, Monica Rambeau's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And if it's fine, I don't know. If you showed me the Dar-Ben costume, you're like, what franchise is this from? The first thing I would say is Star Trek. That looks like something Khan would wear, so quick and easy. But no, it's Dar-Ben. Hey, who are you dressed up for Halloween this year? Oh, I'm Dar-Ben. Who? Of course, the mega smash hit this year from Marvel was Into the Spiderverse. Or was it Across the Spiderverse? Or is it Around the Spider-Verse? It's Mr. Spider-Verse's neighborhood, essentially. And while it's not necessarily official MCU, there are a lot of MCU things in there. It's connected, but it's not connected. I don't know, I'm not a lawyer. But I gotta say, there's some really fun costume selections out there for adults who like dressing up like Spider-Man, which is a crazy sentence to say. We've got Miles Morales' Prowler, which is such an amazing cosplay outfit. Look at the amount of accessories that come with this thing, how layered it is. I don't know if anyone's ordered from this website. It's definitely not official from anything I can see, but my gosh, mwah, chef's kiss. This looks like a very cool outfit. Then we got Miguel O'Hara, Spider-Man 2099. That guy's a little bit of a freak. And it comes with those cool arm things. That Batman made cool, and then Spider-Man's like, I'll take those, I guess. The Spot is a weird costume. I don't know what kind of person wants to just wear a white lycra suit with Dalmatian spots and run around acting cool, but if you're that kind of guy, this is a great costume for you. And there's alternative versions of it. There's a couple Spot costumes out there. Here's just 2 of them that I found. Hilarious. just what is going on here? And what I love is whatever the face options that they have. One, the face is just all black. One mask has ears, but I don't remember the spot. I thought the spot was just supposed to be this anthropomorphic blob.
There's it around the Spider-Verse.
You dress up like Cruella de Stone, Emma Stone's Cruella de Vil, and then your boyfriend dresses up like the Spot. Well, yeah, you're gonna win every Halloween costume contest this year. Send me a little piece of that action when you finally cash in. Spider-Punk was a fun character for the movie, and I found 2 really great versions of the costume. I really love the accessories and the layering. Again, this is another fun layering costume. Look how radical it is. And I love a Spider-Man mask with spikes. Spider-Man India is cool because it's like the whole suit, but his hair is like cut out, so you can have all your messy curls or whatever, and that's great. And I love the detail on this costume, like the bangles and like all the fun. Like, this is a super fun costume. And then we got Spider-Rex. If you truly want to be an agent of chaos and be the craziest Spider-Man you could possibly imagine, you know, this would actually pair up really great with Moon Girl costume from a little bit earlier. My big first question is, how does he swing with his tiny T-Rex arms? Like, what's going on there? Does he produce his own web fluid like Tobey Maguire, or does he have like spider goo that, like, you know, like the other Spider Boys make? I have so many Spider-Rex questions. I'm plagued by them. And then Scarlet Spider, Ben Reilly, I found that. I love how he's played in the movie, is so dramatic. Kenny, tell me, why is Ben Reilly so dramatic? Like, what is the Scarlet Spider's deal? Yeah, what's cool is that it's a layered costume, so you can take the hoodie off and still have like the fun Spider-Man outfit. This is like, guys, Spider-Verse, Mr. Spider-Verse's Neighborhood offered us so many great costumes. And let's not forget, we also had an additional volume of Guardians of the Galaxy. There's this super generic Guardians Volume 3 suit, which is great. It comes in all the sizes. It's fun, it's layered, and you can, you know, paint yourself whatever color you want. You know, be whatever Guardian you want, you know, it's fun. And then there's an Adam Warlock. You know, if you want to get a little metal poisoning with painting your face gold, but it's an extremely like level. This is like an expert level costume. It's got capage. It's got like attaches and appendages. It's a really wild costume. And then if you really are into more of like having like the whole like mutilated face look, the High Evolutionary cosplay outfit is tight. Now, when I say tight, I mean literally tight. It's made out of purple pleather. I don't know how you're getting into this thing. Baby oil and baby powder. I don't know. Powder up, scooch in it, get in there. Maybe order 2 sizes because Lord only knows what's gonna fit and what's not gonna fit. This is wild, and enjoy the sweaty butt crack you're gonna get from wearing this thing, because it's gonna happen. Finally, of course, one of Disney's larger franchises that they bought, Star Wars, has some fine selections this year, such as Ahsoka. We've got a lot of great Ahsoka looks here. Super hyped on these. First, of course, just plain old Ahsoka. That's been around for a while. Ahsoka's been a character. She's appeared in a lot of these Star Wars TV shows, but now we have a Sabine Wren, which is amazing. Look how beautiful and detailed that costume is. Got all those fun, colorful accents. I can't wait to see some of you out there wearing that. And then we have a Hera Syndulla costume. You know, if you like having weird tangly, tentacly things on your head. There's a lot of that going on in that show, though. You know, Ahsoka, Syndulla, you know. Like, I wonder if you could, like, they could Eskimo kiss with the tips. You know how, you rub your nose together, Eskimo kiss? And then finally, if you want to truly dress up like a psychopath, Space Hitler, you can be Grand Admiral Thrawn, you know? Like, every kid's #1 costume desire. Ma, please, this here all I want, Mama Bees, is to please dress up like the boo boy from Star Wars that hates everyone. Please, Mom. Yeah, if you just wear this outfit, you're just Grand Admiral. You gotta commit to the blue face paint, and good luck not getting that on this white outfit once you apply it. You're done.
I'm afraid I just blew myself. There's gotta be a better way to say that.
Now, finally, to close out the video, and hey, good on you for staying this deep in, you're about to get rewarded. I may have found easily one of the most unhinged Halloween costumes ever, and that is an inflatable Grogu in his space pram adult Halloween one-size-fits-all costume. Holy smokes. Look at this thing. Have you ever been wandering through a neighborhood in early fall? Yards are full of inflatable lawn decorations and you think to yourself, Geez, you know what? I'd love to wear one of those. I'd love to get myself all up inside one of those giant, unpractical, hideous, oddly proportioned, inflatable yard ornaments. This thing is bananas. All right, so you can see out of that little eye spot, right? Like there's like an off-colored square on the top. That's where your head goes. And what's even crazier is it's not just an inflatable outfit, baby. You can puppeteer the arms. You put your arms inside this thing. So, you've come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding. I'm so excited to hear what you end up picking as your costume to trick or treat this year. Please let me know in the comments below. And if you wear a fun Disney outfit, send me the picture. Tag me out there on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, that terrible place that's called X now, or Patreon, thedisneyden.com. There's a great place to send me pictures there. I want to see all your fun Disney Halloween costumes inspired by or purchased by. Bring it all on, baby. Now remember, because of all of my hot Halloween tips, I deserve at least 10% of your Reese's haul this year. So any sweet peanut butter and chocolate you get, make sure you stuff it in an envelope and ship it to me, because I'm your Halloween agent out here, working hard, finding you the gigs, finding you the costumes. Kenny and I are hitting the pavement. And hey, also, if you like spooky Halloween stuff, you need to head over to Kenny and I's vlog. Please stop vlogging, because Kenny and I are the Halloween vlog boys, all right? We're checking out every corner of the Halloween action. All right, guys, thanks for watching. As always, you rock. I said it like a ghost. Ooh.